Thanks for joining us, Coach. If you have any opening thoughts on the game, and then we'll take questions.
So, again, appreciate you guys being on, first and foremost. Ohio State, played really well today. I want to congratulate them. Coach Holtman does a great job. They were real physical in the first half with us. I thought, that hurt us, but they're well coached. I thought they made some really difficult shots too, so tip of the hat to them. And, I thought we kept grinding even at the end. I liked the last 11, 12 minutes. I thought that was Rutgers basketball. And unfortunately, you have to play 40 minutes in this league, and we'll get ourselves to that point. And again, we have a few days off now to get prepared for, a really good Wisconsin team. So our guys grinded down the stretch. I was proud of them for that. And we got to continue to do a better job on the backboards. It was, problem tonight. They do a great job of rebounding, we're minus 14 on the glass. And then again, the free throw line, the free throw line is always a factor in these games, and you can't give up points, like that at the free throw line. So.
I'll go to Jerry and Bobby to start off.
Steve, you subbed 4 players in at the first timeout. You don't usually do that. What did you see that prompted you to do that?
Well, our guys were tired, first of all, and I need to play my bench, and those guys have been really good. They've been working hard in practice, and they came in and gave us some good energy and stuff, and it's a long season too. I need to, get those guys involved. The earlier you get them involved, it's easier to get them involved later in the game. But, our guys were tired, and when you play these basketball games against these physical kind of teams, you need to, sub in guys and give guys a minute here and there. And kind of defense I want to play is hard to play it the right way, and log a lot of minutes. So that was something that we went into the game wanting to do, and we got our bench involved, got them involved early.
Steve, you guys were up 26-20, and then they just went on a huge tear. What do you think the key factors that went into that big run for Ohio State was?
I just thought really physical. They went on a stretch where they really made shots. They posted us up. We didn't do a great job of digging down. We did in the second half, much better job of coming to help. But they made some tough shots too down that stretch too. But got to keep grinding. Every team goes on a run during the course of it. We went on a run late. If the game was a little bit longer, maybe our run would have changed the game. But they had a really good run there, and we used it, a few timeouts there, to try to break it. But they were feeling pretty good.
Go to Brian Fonseca and then Richie.
Steve, 4th loss in the last 5 games. How do you keep this from snowballing?
Oh, this is the league that we play in. So playing great teams, got to get healthy, 100% healthy. But these guys are good guys. We'll keep working. That's what we do. We get better. We improve. 6 days to work on Wisconsin, and we're right in the league where you need to be. I don't know if any teams besides Michigan's undefeated in this conference. So we got to get them up and ready. And we showed some good signs of doing some different things today when we got down. I didn't think they put their heads down. I thought they grinded through it. Having Caleb obviously back helps us. So we're starting to, feel our rotation out a little bit. But we'll come back to work. We'll get better. We got to play 40 minutes. And, tough stretch, playing really good basketball teams. Most of them are ranked, or all of them are ranked. You're going to have win streaks and losing streaks. And so you got to be really good when the obstacle's easy when you're winning. There's everything's, you got to be good when you're not. And you got to keep your team, right on track. And we will. These guys are good players, and they're tough kids.
Hey, Steve. So I know Geo struggled a little bit today, and I know he's averaging a little over 30 minutes per game since his return from injury. Is that more of just a fatigue thing, or is it just a slump for him?
Yeah, Geo's, had stretches too. Geo's good. I love him. So Geo will be fine. It's tough. You can't always make shots every time the ball doesn't go in. He can do a lot of things for us. I never predicate anything on those, percentages. I predicate a lot of how our players play and how hard they play, and, doing those other things, but you're going to have stretches during the course of your career. He certainly has. And so has every player in the country. So, he'll be in the gym. He'll continue to work on it. I think his health is getting better, and Gio's a good basketball player. He'll be fine.
Go to Aaron next.
Hey, Coach. When this team's been at its best, it's really been attacking on both ends of the court, and it seems to be a little bit inconsistent or lacking the last couple of games. What do you attribute that to? And is it, any type of physical toll you think that things are taking on?
No, I mean, first of all, credit to the other teams. Not whatever your strength is, they're not just gonna, let you do it. But obviously, rebounding has become an issue. Like you got to rebound to be able to run. And the more you foul too, now that they're shooting free throws, so you can't run on those possessions either. So, it's hard to run off of free throws. So we got to continue to, push the ball when we can. But a lot of that's about stops, and we obviously, giving up 79 points tonight, didn't have a lot of stops, in the basketball game. So rebounding and that, factor into how much you could run and do that, and teams know that we like to run, so they're not going to just let us get up and down the court the way we want.
We'll go to Jerry Carino.
Steve, what was it like for you to see the ball go in the basket for Caleb after all that he's been through?
Yeah, he's been through a lot, and he's a great kid. I mean, he's had a year off, so then we threw him right in the middle of the league season, so he didn't have any games to kind of get his legs under him and what have you. But he's a good leader for us. He's tough. He's been playing really well too in practice. I think better days ahead for him as he just continues to get, game shape is just different, game intensity and game physicality and all that. So, it was nice. He gave us a huge lift, today in a lot of areas.
And one more, are you comfortable with the leadership you're getting from your players? Is the mindset okay? I mean, it can be tough when you've lost 3 games in 4 out of 5.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, these guys are great. Yeah, they really are. I mean, you're going to have these kind of stretches. These guys come to practice every day. They come and watch film, and the ball will start going in, and we'll start rebounding, defending better. I'm very confident of that. But we're giving up too many points, and we got to solve the free throw fouls. That's been a problem for us. And we got good leadership. I mean, Miles, these guys are positive. You see our bench; we're very involved. I got a good coaching staff, and we'll just keep plugging. That's what we do.
Thanks.
Thank you.
We'll go to Brian Fonseca and then Bobby.
Steve, you guys shot 50% on layups today. It's been an issue in a few games this season. Is it a matter of shot selection? Is it a matter of finishing? Just what do you think the issue is there?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we got to finish some of those plays, make our lives a little bit easier, around the rim. I think sometimes we're trying to get a foul called instead of finishing the playoff, and there's a difference. When you go to the basket, you can't go to the basket hoping, there's a foul called. You got to go to the basket to make the shot. We'll continue, again, to work on it. We can't spot teams, the points we're spotting them. And again, the free throw line is really hurting us. But, making layups is a part of this. Some are tougher than others. But we got to continue to, take contact and try to finish. Take contact and finish. We will.
Steve, last week you said you guys were looking into potentially scheduling a game next week. Is that still the plan, or do you think you guys would benefit with more from some downtime before Wisconsin?
Yeah, we need to get healthy too here, and we're getting calls every day. So there's a lot more to it. I know you guys know this because you deal with it every day. It's not just can you play and can you play. It's protocol. It's testing. It's when they can leave, when they can't. It's that these calls aren't like easy calls, and the other team has a game coming up, and they. We're back. I guess we went off. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know that.
Steve, would you mind just repeating that answer? You cut off in the middle of it about the adding the game.
You guys hear me now? I guess we're going in and out. You hear me? I don't know how much you got of that answer, but am I back? You hear me? Okay, we're taking, phone calls, and teams are, a few teams are calling us West Coast. It's just not as easy, and I know you guys know this. It's just not as easy as you.
Oh my God.
Guys, I'm gonna let Coach go on that one.